Hello, this is gonna be a different video. Ignore this. This is heckin' bothering me. It won't swoop in like the rest. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm just gonna be talking today. Well, maybe playing my game. There's not gonna be any gameplay. It's just gonna be me ranting, I guess you can say. About life. If you hear snorting, okay, Nugget. Anyway, I have dogs around me. They like to cuddle, and they're currently holding me hostage. Yeah. Anyway, I have headphones. I can't use my phone mic anymore. It decided to, jump off a bridge. If you catch my drift. Yeah, this video, I don't think I'll do any editing on. I'm kind of tired of editing it. I think that's the reason why I got burnt out on videos, because my brain was like, I have to edit, or people won't watch my content, and I have to make this video where it's actually entertaining and like people understand what I'm getting at, I guess. But I have trouble speaking. That's why there's so many cuts in my videos, especially like long ones, because I pause a lot in my speaking, and it's a thing I've always done. And is there a spider in that corner? Sorry. I need to stay focused. Yeah, I don't really know what's wrong with me. Like I do, but I don't, 'cause I'm like a big old fat question mark all the time. Like, I can't get myself evaluated for anything whatsoever, except for the things I have gotten evaluated for, like ADHD or like learning disabilities at school. Then my I don't know. I can't think. Anyway. Yeah, it's just stuff like that. But there's plenty of things that I have problems with and I have no answers to, and it's really irritating, because right now I'm like really struggling with depression, I guess, and like I feel like I have no emotion, and I'm like always sleeping all the time, and I can't find the motivation nor want to do things that I like. Like, for example, playing my DS. I've been trying to play it a lot, and I feel like I'm forcing myself to, but at the same time, I know I enjoy it, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just annoying, because I want to enjoy the things I like, and my brain's like, no, I'm too tired, or no, I I get bored immediately, or like my brain complains like, oh, it always finds a way to like make me not enjoy something, I guess. Like, because I have ADHD and OCD. I meant to say OCD first, but oh well. Anyway, too many letters. But I always like, my brain always yaps about things like, hey, you need to like do this first before doing this, even though you want to do this first. Like, for example, like, if you play games, you should do like chores first or something. Kind of like that rule that your parents put on you, I guess, when you were a kid. And which I get, but it's just like my OCD does that to myself already. And my ADHD likes to scream and it's like, why are you sitting still? Why aren't you not doing this thing right now? And then my OCD's like, if I don't do this right now, it's just gonna pile up and you're gonna get overwhelmed. And my autism side of things is like, oh my god, I didn't do this thing. Oh my god, I have to do it now. Oh my god, I don't want to do it right now. And I can't relax. And then I'm overwhelmed because there's a lot of things stacking up because I'm not doing anything. And it's become a serious problem for me. And I was thinking about it, how ever since I was little, I've always struggled like committing to things, or like I would always have to like bounce between like hobbies all the time, and like I would be stuck in a hobby for a while, but then I'll just get randomly uninterested in it, even though I like what I'm doing. And it's really annoying. I don't know why. I mean, it might be because of my ADHD, but it's just like, can I not enjoy something for at least a while? Because I used to be able to enjoy things for a long time, but then as I got older, I can't enjoy things, and it's frustrating, and it really is. Because I used to play Minecraft almost all the freaking time, and it would be like, I would do that non-stop for years, and then one I think it was when all my stuff happened in like 6th grade throughout, or 5th grade throughout junior high and high school. A lot of stuff happened. I don't really want to get into it, but it's just like, I might tell it later, I don't know. I think I mentioned it, but I don't remember. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, it might be my CPTSD too, because I have that also. And so my brain likes to avoid things that it reminds me of a person or a thing or an event and that happened in the past. And it's just upsetting because like literally everything, it affected literally everything, even like colors and like how I talk or act. And like sometimes I feel like I'm my parents, and I don't want that. It bothers me, it irks me, it just like, I don't want to be like my mom, and I don't want to be like my dad whatsoever, and I don't want to be like most of my family members. And I give my YouTube account to my little cousins, so they're probably gonna watch this, but it's just like, I want to be so for real. Like, I want to be my own person. I don't want to be, like, someone that I'm not proud of or that I don't look up to. Like, I want to be someone that I would have looked up to when I was a kid and that I needed as a kid because I didn't have much as a kid. Like, in people that I can look up to, only except like YouTubers like Ice Cookwick or something, or Markiplier or something silly. Which is, thank you Nugget for your input. They're all snorting. Anyway, they're all pugs, so they snort very loudly. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I would like to enjoy things, and I would like to do YouTube and do all these things, and I want to be a video game designer for one. Two, my brain likes to hyperfixate on like fantasizing like getting a job, and I want to get a job, but I can't. The way people treat me at work, it's frustrating, and like people don't understand why I am the way I am. And I always tell my family, like, if you want to understand the way I am, like, do research on the things that I have. Like, you will understand, and you will probably relate to a little bit of it, because you might have it too. But my family is very much like, no, it's normal. Like, you're just dramatizing it. I think that's the word I should use. I don't know. Or like, people can do the things. If someone can do it, you can too, and they have the same issue as you. I'm like, not everyone's the same. Like, I may present like high masking and not needing help, but I need help, but no one will give it to me. And when they do offer it, they get mad, and then they try to push me to do like things that I can't do. Like, example, my parents don't like the fact that I have a learning disability, and that affects literally everything, especially work. And I can do a lot of things. I just can't read good. I can't, I don't think I have the best grammar. I have low vocabulary. I don't really have that good of a imagination anymore. So I can't like do anything artistically anymore, which is severely upsetting because I'm an artist at heart. I love art, but I can't. I'm getting emotional. I need to calm down. It's just like, it's really frustrating because I want to do these things, and I can't. I can't. It's like my body has this wall, and I can't walk through it. I'm like hitting a stinking wall, and I want to be something that people are proud of, and that my little kid self will be like, oh cool, I can do that. And there is some things I can be like, oh cool, I can do that now. Like how progressively I've gotten in my art, and how much passion I have into things, or I used to have, But I don't know. I'm not myself, and I hate it. It's been like that for years, and it severely bothers me. Hang on, let me fix the lighting. It's kind of bothering me. Whatever. I'll just fix it. No? Okay. Well, we just gotta deal, I guess. Anyway. I need to turn on the AC soon. When I get emotional, I get a little toasty. And like, the stinking lighting, bro. This is the only part I'm probably going to cut out. I know, big sigh. Anyway, I changed positions. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother, because I don't want my brain hyperfixating on a thing that my OCD is like, fix right now, or people are not gonna. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Or people are gonna like. I don't know. I hate my stinking OCD. OCD is the most frustrating thing ever. I'm like, bro, shut up. Like, I don't need you yapping in my ear 24/7. Thank you. About every single little detail. Everything needs to be specific. Everything needs to be just right and perfect. And I hate being a perfectionist, bro. Because it keeps me from doing the things that I want to do. Like enjoy myself and stuff. I have so many issues that it's just like it's so convoluted that it's like impossible to figure out like why am I feeling this way, and I can't even identify how I feel most of the time. I'm like, am I depressed, or am I happy, or am I sad, or am I like just numb? I kind of feel like everything all at once. It's weird, but like I'm also numb. Like I don't know. And the doctors checked me for bipolar, but I don't have bipolar, at least from not what I can tell. And from what the doctors said, I don't know. Again, my psychiatrist wasn't really the greatest. I felt like I was just a money bag to her, I guess you can say. Or should I say my mom, but yeah. I don't know. I just want to be myself. Without having to change something about me, I guess you can say. I don't know. I just want to do stuff that people are proud of me, but it's hard. Like, I want to make my fiance proud, and I want to get somewhere where I can actually get income so I can get things for people, especially him and us and my dog and my cats that I have that live outside, because they're strays. I wanna own them. I wanna get them cute little collars and stuff, and buy them cat trees and fun toys and food. We were able to get them food for a while, but as of recently, we haven't been able to even get food for ourselves. So we had to stop. And so we're just feeding my dogs. Yeah. And we're not even getting the food. We're getting it from my mom, which sucks because I don't like asking her for help, because she's a type of person that if you ask for help when you're in need, it depends on her mood. I think she might have bipolar, not gonna lie. But if she might, I might, I don't know, because it's genetic. It, like, I don't know, but I don't know. It just depends on her mood, and it's like walking on eggshells with her, and you can't even tell if she's having a good day or a bad day. And I hate asking her for things because sometimes she might, like, be like, why aren't you doing this, or you're not doing enough, or just like stuff like that. And almost my whole entire family is like that too. And you know, I do try my best, but my best isn't enough for people, and I don't think it is either, which sucks because this is the most I can give without wanting to do something drastic, if you know what I mean. And I just I want a future with my fiance, and we're supposed to get married soon, but I don't even know how we're gonna afford that. And I want to have this future with him and my dog. And I don't even know if we can keep him. He's my brother's, but I consider him as mine. We'll keep him as long as we can. He's a cutie. Yeah, it's just like, it's frustrating, and I feel like I have no one to talk to. I just want to do the things that I love without feeling like I have to force myself to do something that I like just to do it. And I have little to no desire of doing anything. Like, I can barely even, like, clean myself or take care of myself without someone making sure that I'm doing that. And the sucky thing is, I haven't really been talking to my friends either, because I don't know. I'm afraid they might see this and be like, what are you doing? I love you. I love them a lot, but it's just like, I feel like I'm not a good friend because I'm not what I used to be when I was younger. And I used to be there for them all the time. Like, I would chat with them every single day, almost all day. Unless I couldn't, like, if I went to school or if I'm, like, severely crippled that day. Because of my gallbladder issues back then. But no, I just, like, I don't feel any, like, desire to hang out or Like, I have the desire to hang out, but my brain is like, dang, Petunia, you good? Petunia's snoring. Crazy. It's okay, Peton. Yeah, they're all sleeping. Yeah, I'm, I'm like tired of like, what was I talking about before? Oh, friends. Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm a good friend to them as much as I would, as much as a good friend that I was back then. And it just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It doesn't help that I think I have, like I have a B12 deficiency, but I think it's like the bad kind, because I have been having like major memory issues, and I think I get it from my dad, because he has the same thing, like memory issues and stuff, and it can debilitate your brain, I guess. And I just recently learned that, and it's scary, because you can basically have like dementia, like symptoms. And it's not dementia, it's like, I don't remember what they said, it was like Alzheimer's or something that has to do with memory loss, and that you can barely remember anything. And sometimes yesterday feels like a week ago, in that I barely remember anything. And like, I can barely even remember if I fed my dogs, or gave them water recently. And sometimes I remember clearly, sometimes I have to ask my fiance, hey, did I feed them today? And he would be like, yeah, or no, or they seem hungry, so probably not, or I don't know, like, stuff like that. And like, people text me all the time, not all the time, but you know, when they do, especially friends, and I just forget to respond to them, because I'm so hyper fixated on something else, and I'm not in the mood to like text. And I put air quotes because I'm like, I don't know, it depends on how I feel. Like, sometimes I respond, sometimes I don't want to respond, because I'm doing something else and distracted and stuff. Literally hyperfixation, but my nose is so itchy, bro. I feel lonely. Like, no one in my family understands. And I know some of them have felt the things I felt, or something similar to a certain extent, but most of my family is filled with adults. I mean, I'm an adult now, but you know what I mean, older people. Like late 30s, mid 20s, and so on. older people that were, they're so, like, stubborn with their beliefs that they don't want to get help, and thus why some people in my family are not so great, especially on my dad's side. But don't get me wrong, I love everyone in my family for the most part. Like, I don't really have a hate bone in my body. I never really hated anyone. I mean, I would severely dislike someone, but it wouldn't be to the point where I'm like, oh, I want them dead or something. But because I don't really want people dead. I just want people to realize the pain that they cause, or the things that they say, or think in someone else's shoes, or for once, or something, instead of themselves. And try to at least understand where someone is coming from, or listen, because that's a very common thing that people don't do in my family. Is that you making that noise? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm like hearing noises and it's bothering me. Bro, you sound like a stinking gnat flying around in my ear. I hate bugs. Yeah, I came here to rant and talk about how I don't know what is wrong with me. Because I really don't. And I hope someone relates to me in some way. And I might talk more about this, but it's just, I don't know. I just know I need help, and I can't get it. Nugget, you seriously sound like a stinking gnat in my ear, dude. Big boy. I'm not centered. There you go. My ear is itchy because I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I just want to show off, like, my passion and my artistic talent, but, make something out of it. But I can't when my brain is, like, not working with me. It's frustrating. I didn't mean to get emotional, like 10 minutes ago, I think. I don't know. It's really frustrating for me. It's something I've always been struggling with, like, for almost, like, my whole life. And it's frustrating because I wish sometimes I was a kid back in that state where I can just, like, do the things I like and continue doing them without a thought, or without doubts and worry. And it's even harder to say or do the things that I do, or be the way that I am around people. And sometimes I feel like the only person I can truly do that with is my fiance. And I don't know. I know my friends are gonna see this, and I know I can be myself around them too. It's just, you okay, Pugsley? Pugsley? Dad isn't here yet. He'll be here later. You guys want to see Puggy? Pugsley, come here. No, you want water? I'm gonna pause the video if you're gonna drink water. Okay, he's done drinking water. He decided to live there. He's a good boy. I love you. Anyway. What was I saying? I can barely even hold a conversation, I swear to God. Oh, I forgot to say, that my fear of people, I think, has definitely confirmed itself. Because I remember when my first psychiatrist asked me when he was evaluating me for OCD and CPTSD, technically PTSD, but we don't have the diagnosis of CPTSD yet in America. But I've done my research and I definitely think I have CPTSD. And yeah, he asked me if I have a fear of people, and I wasn't sure. And soon after that, I realized that I might have that, and I don't like people seeing me or talking to them all the time. Like, I have to socially prepare myself to talk to someone, or like I have to be notified ahead of time, or I will not want to talk to someone. Like if someone like comes to the house, like here where I live, and they like show up randomly, I would not answer the door. I'll pretend I'm not here. And I've always done that. And like sometimes my mom would like knock on the door for my room that I was in, and I would just pretend I was sleeping because I didn't want to initiate in talking. And that maybe the fear of confrontation or fearing that someone might hate me for saying something dumb, or or they'll think that I'm dumb for saying something or saying something wrong because it's against their beliefs or whatever, because I have very differing beliefs compared to almost my whole entire family and some of my friends too. So yeah, I feel like I always have to cater to someone's needs. Is that the word I'm looking for? Likeness? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I want to edit this video, but my brain is like, no, that's gonna demotivate me from posting this at all. Because it's about to hit 40 minutes. Does someone really want to watch me for 40 minutes? Contemplate life? I would probably watch myself in the future and watch me stinking contemplate life, because I have this habit of making videos when I was younger. And it's always been a thing since I was very, very young. And I would like pretend to be a YouTuber when I was little. It was funny. And I would just make these videos, and I'd watch them now, and I'd be like, that's hilarious. It's so cute. And my brother would be in them, and some of my cousins too. It'd just be kind of wholesome, but kind of like brings me back to that time and how I felt, like the things that I was going through and stuff like that. Which sucks, but I know I was in a much better mindset than I was compared to the other times, I guess you can say. And I've definitely been through some low lows, and this isn't my low. I've been lower, but it definitely is still frustrating nonetheless. Kind of always frustrated with myself, and it's gotten to the point where it's like I don't even know what to do, because even taking my mental medicine, like citrulline and lamotrigine and B12 vitamins and omega-3 and pain pills if I really need that, but it's just like sometimes they don't work, and I get really upset, like how I am right now, and sometimes I feel emotional about things more than normal. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my feelings are not real, and like I look at myself in third person most of the time, and I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I mad? Why am I feeling this feeling that I don't understand? What's making me feel this way? What can I do to avoid this feeling? I don't know what to avoid. And because my brain is not well informed into the nuances, I guess you can say, of emotion and what can make me feel the way I feel. Like, most of the time I'd be overwhelmed. I would have a guess of what it might be, but it wouldn't be the right answer most of the time. And I have to write in my journal or try to speak out my feelings, I guess. And it just, sometimes it comes out as like, oh, that's obvious to me, or oh, that didn't do anything, I still don't know why I'm feeling like this. Or it'll just spew out into different things, because that happens a lot. This video is gonna be an hour, I swear to God. It's 44 minutes. I can't keep yapping. I don't know. I think there's a spider in that corner. I've been staring at it most of the time. Of course I'm tired. It's annoying. I'm like always tired. Sometimes there's days where I can't sleep, but most of the days like, I can't sleep when I'm supposed to, and most of the days I'm like sleeping through like the midday or until midday or all night past like morning. That or I just sleep for 4 hours. Sorry, that or I just sleep for 4 hours and my brain's like, you're still tired. I'm like, I know, why won't you let me sleep? And it's like, well, now you can't stop thinking about doing this one thing, like chores or a thing you want to do, like playing a game. And I'm like, great, okay, well, I can't do anything because my fiance is sleeping, or like my brain wants to do this thing but it won't because, again, I can't enjoy myself for once. That's my 2 years. I've been sticking. I was trying to transfer all my crap to my other world, which I'm kind of debating my life on because yeah, I have 2 save files and I wanted to give one to my fiance so he can play, and I'm kind of tired of seeing my names that I set for myself when I was younger. I had that same world since 7th grade. 7th or 8th grade, and it irks me that I set my name to something. I'm not going to specify what it is. It's just like, it irritates me so bad because it reminds me of the person that I dated, aka my only ex, before my fiance, and it irks me so bad because that was like the name that he nicknamed me, and it's just like, why did I set my name as that? I probably would have deleted it anyway, eventually, but because I just like, I have no passion for the world, but God. Oh my god. I'm tired. I'm so frustrated that I'm always tired. Can I just like do something productive and not get tired? Yes, I know. I took my medicine already. It's like, take your medicine. Already did. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like, oh my god. Why is my body attacking me? Anyway. Snip, snip. Okay, cut this out of the video, please. Anyway. I seriously don't want to edit this video, though. I keep on yawning. I keep on yawning, bro. If you hear Petunia, it's crazy. Come here, Tonky. Her name is Tonky. We call her Tonky, because she's a Tonky girl. Come here. Come here. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? I know you're a big girl. Who's a good girl? Shut up, a Tonton. Is that a good girl? Yeah. Were you sleeping? Yeah. You're so sorry. Oh, what a good girl you are. She's so sweet. She's my little sister. She's my dad's dog that we're taking care of. They're very girly. You okay? Did I scare you? Oh, okay. She's just gonna lay right here with Sissy. Yeah, that's why she's my sister. And then her hubby Nugget is my brother-in-law. But technically, he's also my brother because he's my stepmom's dog. And there's Pugsley. Right here. That's Puggy right there. He's sleeping. They all be sleeping. They're cute. Oh, is that a Tonky? Why you sniffing? Why you sniffing Sissy, huh? I love dogs. I love cats. Yeah. See, I pause like this all the time. This is why my videos get long. And I can't do a script because if I do a script, I tried in one of my first videos. I can't do it. It made it really hard to be authentic. Sorry, the yawning is making me cry. I apologize for anyone who's watching this who I just made yawn. You know what I mean. Sorry. Sorry, I just made myself cringe. Anyway. What was I saying? I hate having ADHD sometimes. I can't remember crap. Same with the B12. The B12 it doesn't help. It doesn't help. I'm hungry. That's all I know. What was I saying? But yeah. I've been trying to transfer all my stuff to my new save file on Animal Crossing. Because I have two game cards. 2 cartridges of Animal Crossing New Leaf, Welcome Amiibo. And so my old one I've had since what year was it? Since very early 2017, which is around the time I started 7th grade. But I was playing it throughout the whole entire summer break because I got it on Christmas the year before. And not the specific one, but I've been playing on the same save file since then. I had the original pink one, and it had a chip on where the volume button is, like right here, but on the original DS, the 3DS, and it started getting really annoying because the volume wouldn't stick, and it slides so freaking much to where it was getting really annoying. And also same with the 3D. That's why I got the 2D, because the 3D made me get a stinking lazy eyebrow. See that? I got that because of the stinking 3D feature. And that happens because the 3D feature can affect underdeveloped eyes or people who have underdeveloped eyes, like children. And I was a kid when I got it, so yeah, it caused this, and it's irreversible unless you do severe eye therapy, vision therapy, or whatever. It's really frustrating when you're trying to read something and your eye goes this, and you can't focus and your eyes hate you. And sometimes I have to like do this while reading so I can stick it and read without my eyeball freaking out. Like I can still see through it. Like, and the doctors were like the eye doctors were like, you're evenly dominant in both eyes for the most part. I mean, you're a little more dominant in the right eye, but it's not anything like you need to worry about. And it's just like, I would like to read in peace. For what little literacy I can read. Like, I don't like reading. Like, I like reading to people, but I can't do it. I sound like a robot. If you haven't seen my live streams where I try to read something in like Slime Rancher or something, I just can't read. I talk like a robot, and sometimes I don't know what words mean, and like especially if they're like big words that I don't commonly use in the way I speak, or like words I don't use in general. I sometimes can't recognize them, or my brain's like, a common word you can normally read, you can't read right now because of my dyslexia. And it's just like, it doesn't look like a word, it looks like a letter. Like letters, when my brain is like, letters are letters, and then it makes it so like, does that make sense? Does that make sense? It like, the letter is a letter, and that's all I see. I don't see the word, I see the letters. And then like sometimes I mix up the letters, and like all I see is letters, not words. And so my brain's like, I suddenly can't read anything. Brain no compute. Someone needs to read this out to me. Or I put it through the Google image thing and then make it read out to me. I've been doing that since Google image was a thing. Like you can make it like read out loud to you with the text. And that really helped a lot when I was younger, when I was trying to research the mental things. Oh, sorry, my back is itchy. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Petunia. Oh, okay. I can breathe. I have scoliosis, sorry. What I call it is partly scoliosis because it's not too severe, but it's still pretty bad. So like how my fiance described it, my spine is like that. Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, it's like that. Like it's like curved in one end. Yeah, that way. And sorry, when I do this in the camera, it's like disorienting because it's like a mirror, so it's like reverse. But yeah, it's like that, and it's like how your spine is supposed to be like a line straight, but mine's like that, like slightly curved, and so it like, I mainly have upper back shoulder issues because I don't have, I just realized this video is going to be an hour long. It's probably going to be more. Oh my god. I don't mean to rant, but if anyone wants to listen to me rant, go right on ahead. I appreciate you putting in the effort of listening to me ramble. If you want, you could do anything. You could do anything while I ramble. You could just listen to me. I don't care. If you want, you can leave at any point of this video. I should have said that in the beginning. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mainly have upper back issues, like shoulder, like shoulder blade, and like the neck muscles up here, wherever that is. Cause I'm pretty much a weakling. I'm a stick, if you want to call it that. And my fiance will be home soon. Pretty sure he said too. I don't know. It is 1:44 at the current moment. Did he text me? Is this what this is? No, just some random number. Get out of here. Anyway, yeah. I was thinking of starting an Animal Crossing New Leaf series where I just like make an episode maybe every week or something. Cause I modded my DS like a week ago now, and I now have 3 3 not cartridges, but I have 2 Animal Crossing New Leaf cartridges IRL that I own, and then I could install the digital version, which I already did, and then I also have a 4th one, but it's not Welcome Amiibo because I can't install it 2 times. At least I haven't tried. I think it says like overwrite, but I don't know. And I was thinking of trying to alter my save so I don't have to transfer everything, but so I don't, because when you put in the QR codes for the Animal Crossing patterns to another save, you can't alter it whatsoever, and you can't see post it up so your villagers can wear the outfits, and that kind of makes me sad because I like seeing my outfits being worn, and because I work so hard on them, and at least my newer ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've worked really hard on my patterns and like outfits that I made over the years, but my skills on pixel art has gotten a lot better from when I last played, or the last time that I played. I haven't made a new pixel art thing in a while, but like show your booty butt up, boy. Anyway, where is it? So like, I hope you can see that. See, like, that's like supposed to be a bear version of myself, I guess. And I made that earlier in 2024, and then I made this. If I can focus on this, bro. It's my mascot. It's the raccoon. Okay, that's all you have to know. And the pixel artwork is phenomenal. And I already deleted the world, but I can still have it. I just can't. I can't look at the pixel art. Like, I can't look at my absolute magnificent work that I did on it. I mean, I can see the work. It's just, it blurifies, bro, and it's annoying. Like, why can't you edit the thing? You can do it in New Horizons, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Sorry, I was looking at the pictures. My fiance thought, anyway, that's just a me thing. To give you context, this was my first ever pixel art, like, not first ever, but it's like, if I can get it. If I can get it. No, you're just not gonna get it. But it's like a rabbit with like dyed tipped ears and cheeks. And that used to be my mascot when I was little. But because I've always had an OC, self-insert OC, since I was very little, and like every stage of my life would almost have one. And at first it was just me when I was a kid. I used to draw so horribly. And then it turned into like a wolf girl, I guess you can say. Like me with wolf ears and tail, because AFMAO. And then it went to that from the rabbit, and then I had the rabbit for a long time, and I altered the rabbit for like a while. I can show you what it turned into after a while. That was like the self-improved like rabbit, I guess you can say. If I can get it. Bro, you won't be able to get it. I'm sorry. But yeah. And then I was doing this like cat OC for a while. And like the PNG that I use, that's when I made it, like around the time. And this one's just more of a detailed version of that. Based off of a drawing that my friend did, because my friend was like talking about warrior cats, and we were like, and I was asking them what would I look like as a warrior cat, and I gave them like things that they were asking, like colors and stuff, like my favorite colors at the time and stuff like that. And I really liked their design. I was like, ooh, cool. I'm alter that to something that that like to my art style, like, so I did that in the pixel art, and it's really good. Pretty proud of it. And then it turned into my demon OC that I had for a while, the succubus. And then shut your booty butt up, stomach. Jesus. I will eat soon. I promise you. I promise. I pinky promise. You better eat too. You. Why am I doing this accent? I don't know. You better eat. You better drink. Ugwa. Or else. Totally a threat. Totally. Or your family members would be sad. Okay? Okay. But yeah, just. Sorry, I just realized I went on a completely rant. Oh, this is what I mean by, like, improvement in outfits. If I can get there. Did I not save it? Oh, I did. Okay. This was the first ever outfit that I did when I was little. It's based off of a jacket that I always stinking wore for since 6th grade all the way up to like early sophomore year. And then I stopped wearing it because it was tearing. Because I had this habit of chewing on the sleeves. And so there was like holes and rips all over the sleeves. And then it had like several stains on it, and it was just getting gross, and I was growing out of it. And yeah. That was like my comfort hoodie that I would wear, my jacket. But anyway, it was like my signature. If I wasn't wearing it one day, my friends would be like, "I can't find you. Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have my jacket on." They're like, "Yeah, I can't find you," because it was like such a staple that like the only way my friends can find me was with that jacket, because it would always be around my waist, or I would always be wearing it. So like they would use that as like a marker of where I'm at. That's how often I wear that jacket. Like there's so many pictures of me wearing that. And then anyway, what's the other one I just made recently? And then I made this jacket, like sweater thing, and it's really cute. It's like, it's supposed to be like a neon, like a glowing star, and then it's like all my favorite colors, like the what's it called, the black light blue that I like, the bluish purple. I don't know what happened. Something killed me. Yeah, pretty proud of that one. You know, like it has this magical gradient that I give it, and like you can't see it, but it's good. I promise. In game, obviously. I would probably wear this IRL though. It's pretty cute. I would make the star smaller IRL, but you know, it's whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this DS off. Yeah. Enough of my rambling about Animal Crossing, because that's not the topic of the video. I apologize. Yeah. Oh, he's drinking water. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I should finish up this video. Because I think I got the stuff out that I wanted to get out, I guess. Because I don't really have anyone to talk to about this other than my fiance, which I think he knows how I feel. And same with my friends, but you know, I still feel lonely despite the people that I have. And I only have like like 5 people to talk to. That includes my fiance. Yeah. Rangober. Yeah. Sorry about the long video. This is gonna take 5 bajillion years to post. And I don't think I'm gonna edit any of it. Not gonna lie to you. So there's gonna be a lot of pauses and ums and me saying and 5 billion times. Me saying like a lot. Because I want to keep it natural, I guess you can say. If you want more videos like this, where I'm like opening up, I guess you can say, and if you relate to this and would like me to talk about more stuff related to this, let me know. And sorry, there was a watch that went off. I forgot it was there. And yeah, love on the doggies. Ain't that right, Puggy? Ain't that right, Puggy? He's a happy little guy. And there's Nuggy. Ain't that right, Nuggy? Ain't that right, Nuggito? You're so uggito. And then, if I can get my charger to extend. And then Petunia, aka Patito. There's Patito, Nuggito, and then Pugito. That's just a nickname I gave them to rhyme, because Petunia is the only name that doesn't rhyme with the rest of them, because Puggy and Nuggy both rhyme, which is goofy, but you know. Well, Nugget and Pugsley, that don't rhyme, but we often call them Puggy and Nuggy. And then there's Petunia, which I call her Petuntun, or Tununya, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just rambling to ramble now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. Peace. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see more content related, or I'm gonna record Animal Crossing most likely, because yeah. But I always play something to the point where I burn out on it, even though I hyperfixate on it and I want to do it. And my brain's like, no, I'm bored. Thanks. Okay. Well, I'll do this later. That's what happened with Slime Rancher. I got hyperfixated on it. Always wanted to play it, and then just didn't want to play it one day. You know, it just stayed that way. And that's what happened with Minecraft too. So I will continue those, but I literally have to feel like doing it to want to do it. So I'm probably going to start so many series and then just randomly stop. And that is the reason why. Because my brain is weird. And then when I get hyperfixated on it again, I'll hopefully remember where I left off and continue with the series. Which is not hard for Minecraft, but it's hard for other games because my memory sucks, like, big time. I have pretty good long-term memory from, like, when I was a kid, but those memories are also dissolving. Like, I just remember things like the back of my hand now. It's just, like, kind of blurry and faded. It's probably because I stopped talking about it, but I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope y'all have a good day. Eat, stay safe. Be good to others. And stay hydrated. Bye bye.